Well, good morning. We are in Kuala Lumpur and we're walking through Perdana Botanical Gardens. Today, I'm taking you with me to go see a physician. I'm gonna get a medical procedure done, and this video is the first of probably 3 that will be done over time, showing this medical procedure step by step. The mission of this channel is to inspire you in the spirit of Bodhisattva. I don't want you to feel that you're the only one that wants to get maybe work done on you, that you want to have certain medical procedures done. No, that's normal. And you're normal. That is what we do in life if we decide to. And that's part of this channel as well. I'm also going to take you to a great place to eat today because the area that we're going to, I'll put a map up here. This area has fantastic restaurants because it's kind of an industrial park where all the medical facilities are and hospitals. So there's some great places to get breakfast and great places to get lunch. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, we've got a lot to see and we've got a lot to talk about in this video. Let's get started.
Traveling the world as a minimalist with one backpack, that is what we do here. Subscribe and come along with Retire and Go.
As we get older in life, yes, we do start looking at different medical procedures that we want to have done. We, of course, have things that we can do. We can work out, we can eat healthy, all of that. But there are some things that we can't do on our own. And today, we're going to go talk to a plastic surgeon about getting this surgery done right here. I've been wanting to get it done for a few years, and I've been researching it. And actually, that's a great first step, is to do the research yourself and find out everything you can about it. That's why I love YouTube, because everything is on YouTube, step by step, very explanatory, and even you can watch procedures as well. And I found it very educational. Today we're gonna go get the consultation. Over time, there'll be multiple videos that show this step by step to you, but today's the first step. And I'm looking forward to it. So let's go ahead and take a Grab, which is like Uber here in Southeast Asia, and let's go get the consultation done.
Starting out in Little India, I called for the Grab. It works pretty much like the Uber app, and it was $4 to get to the doctor's office from Little India. The ride back home, by the way, was a little bit pricier because it was rush hour, but this was in the morning, so it wasn't bad at all. I'm finding the facilities here in Malaysia very professional, excellent staff, all reviews checked online, very experienced physicians, unbelievable. And I love how the doctor enjoys his antiques. The whole doctor's office is set up with this antique furniture. I love that.
6'4", right? 6'4", 6'5".
The poor staff, they got to put up with a ham bone like me coming in. Again, I loved all the antiques that they had here in the office. Absolutely beautiful work. Oh my goodness. The consultation was very educational, and there's something that I always mention about going to see a doctor. Have notes of what you want to ask. Because remember, you're paying by the hour to see this physician. So don't just go in there and say, oh, I don't know. Have notes written down, what you want to ask, and ask the doctor. What I liked about talking with the doctor here today is that he actually explained exactly what was going on around my eyes. He explained what was happening with the fat tissue, with the excess skin. He explained to me how he does an elasticity check to make sure that the surgery is going to be the correct surgery depending upon the elasticity of my skin. And he also showed different examples of the surgery, what can be done. You can have top and lower surgery, recommended only the lower for me, and it was very interesting.
That was the initial consultation. We looked at what is happening with my eyes right now. I'm 55 years old. We're looking at what's happening with my body. And I liked how the procedures that are going to be taken care of, they're pretty comprehensive. There's multiple. So you have 1 that's going to actually remove some skin, 2 that's going to actually take fat out, and 3 is going to be tightening on both eyes, okay? Kind of tightening on the sides here. I'm kind of excited about this. A little insight, by the way. I could have had this done in the doctor's office, okay? And the price that was quoted to get the doctor's office, I'll put it right here. However, that's with a local anesthetic. And if you pay for an anesthesiologist, you're going to add an extra, I'll put right here, onto that, okay? And these are in rupees, and I'll also show it in US dollars as well. And I went with the anesthesiologist. And actually the doctor laughed about that too. The doctor said that 1 in 10 that walk in his office ask for the anesthesiologist. And I'm one of those 1 in 10. If someone's gonna come at my eyes with a blade, I need to be knocked out, okay? So that's the way that goes. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get ourselves a nice breakfast. I'm gonna show you one of the great places to eat in this industrial area, and let's keep going. It's a great day today.
Before the appointment, I stopped in here to have myself a nice breakfast, and look at these right here. Smoked salmon on a fresh baked roll that they make in-house.
Sure, I'm gonna have it here. That looks so good.
The Daily Bakery and Patisserie. I mean, these are absolutely incredible pastries.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Ooh, thank you so much.
This nice smoked salmon and a fresh made salsa on their roll that they make. It's all open here too, with a big glass window where you can watch their operation. It was incredible. They take everything very serious here. They had a great setup for doing cappuccino. I love finding these places. They just take what they do very professional, and I love it.
Oh my gosh, that looks great. Thank you so much. Woo.
A nice cappuccino here. Boy, they do a good job. Just look at that. Oh man. Cappuccino was about $2, and I have to tell you, I feel really relaxed. Sometimes when you go to see a physician, you get kind of stressed out. And of course, whenever you're thinking about surgery, you get stressed out. I don't feel that way today. By the way, this is pumpkin soup made in-house. I was like, absolutely, I have to try that. Oh man. Pumpkin soup, a nice smoked salmon sandwich. Can you believe it? Look at the total price of this meal. Fantastic. Something like this in the business district back in my home country would cost a fortune.
Let's talk a little bit about medical procedures as we get older. Like I said earlier in the video, there's some things that we just can't do, even though we try many things such as diet and exercise. There are things that are beyond our abilities. And there are other procedures that I'm looking at as well this year. When I actually finalize those other procedures, I will do videos on them as well. The idea is to inspire you in the spirit of Bodhisattva. This is reality. Like I said, I'm not AI. This is not pixels. I'm a real person making videos about what's going on in my life. And I'll tell you what, the prices and the professionalism that I'm finding at these doctors' offices here in Malaysia, incredible. There's a reason why Malaysia is considered to be one of the top destinations for medical tourism, as it's called. What are the other procedures that I'm looking at? Well, I'm also looking at getting what's called systemic stem cells injected. And I've been looking at getting this for some time. I follow a lot of people on the YouTube that do fitness and nutrition, and I have for many years. And looking at getting stem cell therapy is something that I've wanted to do. It's something I'm considering doing every 5 years for the rest of my life. And I did not think about getting it done earlier, but now, you know, I've done a lot of research, like I said, and it is time. So that's another procedure that I'll be looking into. And I have found, again, stem cell clinics here in Malaysia and in Thailand as well. The prices look fantastic. I also looked in Mexico and Costa Rica and Colombia as well. So I've been doing research for several years on stem cell therapy. What is stem cell therapy? Well, stem cell therapy is essentially taking what are stem cells. I'll put a little brief synopsis of what a stem cell is here so that you can freeze it and you can read it for yourself. And from those stem cells, they get injected into your body and they go throughout your system looking for any injuries that you have, any issues that you have. There are a lot of things that they search for. They search for actual tears that you might have in your joints, your ligaments, your muscles, issues like that. But they can also look for issues that need to regenerate, things that need to regenerate. And there's a lot of people that do testimonies about stem cell therapy and how they feel a lot better getting it done. Athletes, especially, okay? This is something that I'm looking at. As I find places to get these procedures done throughout the year, of course, I'm taking you with me.
Recommended to me here to grab lunch now after the appointment. Big Sing. This place is fantastic. Not only is it just a really cool spot, you can tell it's designed for the workers here in the industrial complex. You have all these doctor offices around here. There's a lot of shops actually in this area. And they had all windows set up where you can watch them making everything step by step. I like that. And that's fun. And it's fun to be able to video it and to be able to bring it to you. In the back, same thing.
Thank you. Oh man, thank you. Oh my gosh, this. Thank you so much. Oh. Thank you, sir.
You can't go wrong. A full meal, $8. By the way, this tea was so delicious. And this butter chicken meal came with everything perfect. This is a great way to go. You know, I will tell you that when you're in these type of like areas that have workers, you're going to find fantastic meal deals because this is set up for locals. This is not set up for tourists. This is for the locals that work in the industrial complex right here with all the different stores and shops and office buildings and medical facilities, hospitals. Right across the street was a big hospital, and this is designed for the staff to come in. A great meal at a great price. If you are thinking about traveling the way that I do and you're concerned while you're traveling that you need to have travel healthcare insurance, well, I understand that. And in the first link in my description, you will find information on travel healthcare insurance.
I want to thank you for spending some time with me today. Today is the first video of several that'll be based upon this medical procedure. And along the way, we'll be chatting in the comment section, and this is just life. That's what it is. This is what we do. If you're interested in this lifestyle that I live, traveling the world the way that I do as a minimalist, getting medical procedures done overseas, well, like and subscribe the video and come along with. If you're interested in any of the equipment that I've been traveling with out of one backpack, it's all linked in the description. There's also a link for my new book, The Traveler and the Bard. Okay, we will talk again soon. Aloha.
I thought I was safe just roaming the streets here in Little India, but I wasn't because he saw me. The mad ninja attack cat of Little India, Kuala Lumpur. Look at him, a vicious beast crawling, coming towards me. Vicious. The mad ninja attack cat of Kuala Lumpur.
Care of, but at the same time, God damn it, what the fuck is this car doing driving through the goddamn park?